Do you want to learn how to shop wisely so you don't have to declutter these items in a few months after you purchase them? Then stay till the end of this video. Hi you guys, welcome back, and if you are new here, my name is Noemi. So this video, two parts of videos, and the reason for that because I want to give you an example and a deeper explanation how to implement this in your life. So this is the second part of the video that I made, how to shop like a minimalist. So if you haven't seen it, I will link it down below for you guys, and I will put a card up there, here, there, somewhere up there. So the first tip is to have a list, and I'm not talking about those things that I have to purchase, like if I have to purchase a sheet or something else, but even with that I like to wait to find the one that I know 100% sure that I'm going to like and use. But I also like to create a list, and here's an example for you guys. Especially on Amazon, I have something that I bumped into, like a book, an earring or something, or I just wanted to buy a case for my phone. I created a list and I put it in there, and I just let it sit there, and I wait for a couple of days, and even after a couple of days it's really hard for me to recall what is on that list. But if I can still remember and I still feel like I'm going to need or I can use this item, then I'm going to purchase it. But I definitely allow myself to digest and think about it, what I want to buy. Is it really going to happen me on the long term? Is it really going to happen my everyday life? Or is it something that I will just declutter in a few months if I don't think about it now? I truly believe if something is meant to be, if you sleep on it and you still have to go back to the store to have this item, it's still gonna be a wait for you. If it's not, then it doesn't meant to be. But it's definitely, if we give a time to ourselves to think about this purchase, it will have a different perspective even in 24 hours. The second tip is to be cautious to multiply favorite items, and that means I'm not talking you out of having favorite items, but here's an example to you. I really like this apple so much. This is one of the things that I treasure as a home decor, and I don't own a lot of home decor, but I still have a few that I love. But with this item, when I purchased this was the only one in the store, and when I went back to that store I saw a pair one, and I felt like, ooh, these are siblings, I should purchase it. But then I thought, I think it would fade away to have this thing as my favorite, because then I would have two of them, so it won't be a special, even though it had a different shape, slightly different, but still it has this magic touch now that is only one in my home. If I would have a multiple, probably I wouldn't enjoy this much. There's a very few items that I like to buy as a repeated one, and that would be a comfortable jeans or something that I know and I use on the everyday basis. But I find that especially with decors that we look at it and we admire them by just look at them, it's something that I repeat, it's not going to have the same effect, so therefore it's gonna be decluttered in a few months. The third point that helps me to shop like a minimalist is I always think, how hard would that be to declutter if I change my mind about this item? That's an instant seller for me, because I do remember how hard it was to declutter my home. I felt guilt because I spent a lot of money on things, and now I want to declutter them, but in the long term it helped my life. My home got easier to keep up with. I don't want to just ruin it again and just fill it up with things that I would have to declutter, but that would be hard because I just paid a good money for that. So now this experience that I decluttered my home, it keeps me definitely on the side to think on the longer term if I should buy something, because if I change my mind, it's gonna be really hard to declutter. The fourth tip is for you guys is, if you like the item itself or you like the price of this item And here's an example for you. I was at Marshall's the other day. I was looking for specific items. I was looking for linen shirts. I like to browse through the selection with soaps because sometimes I can get a good deal on the hand soap that we use. So I came across with an all-natural perfume that I thought it has good ingredients, and for a second it went through my mind, oh my gosh, this is such a great price. I could never buy this perfume in the store on this price, and I almost bought it. And I thought, would I use this item if it wasn't here on this price? No, I wouldn't. So it was hard, I admit it was hard, but I put it back, and when I walked away it was still a little bit hard. But let me tell you, once I was out of the store, I was so glad I didn't buy it, because I know that would just clutter up my bathroom, because I would just use it occasionally, not on a regular basis. I'm not much into that. I have essential oils for that purpose, so I don't really need it, but I really like the price of the item. Well, I really hope that you enjoyed these 4 tips, and let me know how it works for you when you go out for a hunting, when you have to buy something that you truly need. If these tips help you, let me know down below in the comments, and otherwise I will see you soon in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye!